I don't know what happened, man. I don't know what happened to the last live. We back. I don't know. I don't know what happened, man. That was weird. It just cut my whole screen. Just cut off. My whole screen just cut off. My whole screen just cut off. Yeah, I don't know what happened. On me, bro. I don't know what happened, bro. I don't know what was going on, doggy. But we back though. That was weird. My shit just like blacked out. But we back though. Let's see if my OG joined back, man. That was weird, man. Hold on. Probably so. Probably so, man. Probably so. Too much game. The government was like, it was probably that nigga mom reporting my shit, honestly. It was probably her reporting it, man. Let me see, man. I'm trying to my dad about to join back. I'm 24 years old and I feel like I'm behind in life. It's never too late, bro. You're very young, dog. You're very young.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, that was on my end. Like my whole screen just cut out. Um, yeah, we was talking about the woman with kids, but I wanna ask you this. What's some things you wish you would have did different in your 20s?
What it did different?
Yeah.
Man, focusing in on the wrong things, man. Trying to be with the crowd and having fun, and you know what I'm saying, like live like even when you was conceived, man, like you know what I'm saying, I was just out being fast. Like I got I got a little small background story, but like, so I was supposed to play, like I was coming in my freshman year, I was supposed to play JV on the basketball team. I talked to the coaches like, yeah, we're gonna play you JV your freshman year. We'll see how that go. Possibly your sophomore, you could be on varsity. But I was messing with your mom at the time, so when tryouts and workouts came in, I was showing up late. You know what I'm saying? Showing up, you know what I'm saying, missing some days, and thought that, oh, well, he already told me I got it. I really ain't got to do nothing. I mean, I'm in the scrimmages doing this, dogging them, like going off. They cut me. You know what I'm saying? Cut me. It was like, yeah, you ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't serious. They gave me the little Michael Jordan speech. You know, well, Michael Jordan got cut his freshman year. Look how he turned out. So just keep working. I was like, man, fuck y'all. But anyway, but just focusing on the wrong things, and just and trying to be grown before I was supposed to. And I just wish, like, I would do it, like, you know what I'm saying, like you trying to tell these young men to do, man. Focus on your purpose, man. Like I'm 43 years old, man. I just worked 94 hours this week. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like this ain't the move, man. This ain't the move. So, like, you know, listen to your parents if you got good parents. You know what I'm saying? Listen to your parents, uh, and focus on your goals, man, and stay out the way, man. Chasing pussy, man. It's cool at the time, but it's got consequences later. You know, especially if you don't do it right. And
Facts.
like I'll even tell y'all with Cry, like I got him when he was 9, and I was in a position like I had the money to take care of him, but I just, with my work schedule, I needed somebody else there. So the woman I was talking to at the time, I was depending on her to help me. And, you know, and once I got custody, she used that as leverage. Like, oh, so we gonna get married? What we gonna do? I'm helping you with your son, and I'm trying to prolong it till I can find something, you know what I'm saying, something to do. And she's like, well, if you ain't help, if we ain't married by this time, then I'm out. Like, you figure out what you gonna do with your son. And I was like, and I wasn't about to give him back to his mama. And you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I got to figure out something. I got to take care of my boy. So I ended up marrying this woman and being the worst decision of my life, man. We heard and went through it. I ain't gonna get to all the details, but long story short, I got two younger brothers. She then took them away from me, then lied on me, using the court system against me. You know what I'm saying? Turned my son against me, like all bad. So like you definitely have to pick the right woman. Because if I was in a better position, you know what I'm saying, where I could have just hired a nanny, or you know what I'm saying, or figured out a schedule. If I had my own business and I could make my own schedule, then I wouldn't need her. I could have had Cry and been good. But I wasn't in the right position. You know what I'm saying? So man, just make sure you're in a good position when you if you decide to have kids, and the woman you decide to have them with, and yeah, like because choosing the wrong woman, man, could be the death of you, like for real.
Facts.
You know, because women, like, I don't know if y'all ever heard the song Poison by BVD, Never Trust a Big Bundle Smile, but yeah, all that stuff they say in that song is true, man.
Facts.
They say the devil comes in different forms. A lot of times he'll come to you as a woman, beautiful, attractive, you know what I'm saying, putting that good on you. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? Or just willing to catch you at a vulnerable position where, you know what I'm saying, you might need to lean her. Like if you sleeping on a chick's couch or staying with a chick, man, get out that position, man. Go stay at your mom's house so you can stack up bread and get in your own. Because you one argument away from being out on the street, bro. You could have just helped paid the rent, paid all her bills, and y'all get in an argument that Wednesday, and she would put your stuff out, bro. Don't never put your have a position where a woman is in position of power over you. Never, ever, ever, ever. Any woman you deal with, always make sure you in a position of power over her, and there ain't no male, you know what I'm saying, toxic thing, but relationships gonna work better like that. If a woman's in control of the relationship, she gonna get tired of that shit. She gonna get fed up with it. She's not meant to handle that. You gotta be in control. You gotta be the head.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta be the leader. And if you're not that type of person in life, then get them skills before you get with a woman. You know what I'm saying? But I condone all y'all that's on this page that's getting the game. You know what I'm saying? It shows that y'all want to do shit the right way. And we need, you know what I'm saying, especially black men, man, we need to step up now more than ever. You know what I'm saying? They trying to demasculate us. They trying to put us down. They putting in our women in power over us. You know what I'm saying? To put us down. Like, so, like, we need real black men to step up, man, and get the tools they need, and we need to support each other.
Facts, OG.
Yeah.
Facts, OG. Some questions in the chat, man. They said, Go ahead.
Do I what?
They said, do you smoke weed or cigarettes?
No, I don't. I vape every once in a blue moon, but I need to quit that. But as far as weed, I got my CDLs in 2015, and I'm not about to mess my paper up over some weed.
They said,
I'm high off life.
They said they said you had me at 16.
Yeah.
I'm texting my mom right now. I'm trying to get her to join, but she don't want to join. She said that would have been legendary.
Yeah. I'm telling Tia, I'm telling her. She was sneaking me over and everything.
Y'all was bad, man.
Yeah, me and your mom, we was wild, man. We was wild.
They said that you in the gym regularly.
What's up?
They said that you in the gym consistently.
I'm in the gym at least 4 days a week, sometimes 5.
Ah! 1%.
Hey, I'm gonna go to. I do full body though, man. You know what I'm saying? Because Because the way my work look, but this is the reason why I do it, because my work schedule is all over the place. So I may or may not be able to hit the gym one day. So I can't get into a routine. So as long as I do at least 4 days of full body, I didn't hit everything. I'm good. I don't miss a beat. You know what I'm saying? In case one week I might miss a day or something, or days I can't hit the gym, I could just do some calisthenics at the house. And you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing gonna get missed. I'm at days where I'm just trying to be healthy, and I ain't trying to be limping around, and I want to be able to walk when I'm 70 and sit upright. Like, that's what I'm more concerned with.
Facts. OG getting that work in, man. OG, you still got to get some work in, man. We ain't worked out as adults.
Man, dude, you ain't about to be trying to kill me and trying to get some get back. I already know you trying to give you some.
Let's talk about that a little bit, man. Let's talk about young Cry, man. Let's talk about the trials and tribulations that you put me through as a young man to make me the man I am today. What was your methods? What was your ideologies? Is there anything you regret? Is there anything you wish you would have did more of? Like, let's talk about it.
I honestly wish I would have gave you some more hugs. I always told you I loved you, but I wish I would have gave you some more hugs. You know what I'm saying? Because like, Kyle was the type, man, I don't care if he dropped 40 and had 8 assists. I was like, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. What, you want, a cookie? Like, I was cut there. Like, I ain't get, you know what I'm saying? I let everybody else jock. I wasn't about to jock him. Like, all right, I was going to point out all the bad shit he did or what he could improve on. You know, and Kyle knew if I didn't say nothing to him, he knew he did his thing. That's the type. If I left him alone, he knew he was doing what he was supposed to do. Right. But yeah, I probably wish I would have gave you some more hugs. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't want you to be soft. I wanted you to be, you know, productive and, you know, and be the man you became, man. And you exceeded my expectations, and I'm proud of you. I would, you know what I'm saying? That's probably all I would change.
What's the funniest moment you remember, like, out of like the hard times?
The hard times? The funny.
I ran to the police station.
Oh, we in the gym working out, right? And I'm telling Kyle to do something. I don't remember what it was, but I was like, man, if you don't, and he, for whatever this reason, man, he just felt like tough. He was feeling himself, so he started bucking up a little bit. I'm like, you know what? We about to go right now. I'm about to beat your ass when we get home. So we get in the car. We on our way to the house. It's quiet. He ain't say nothing. I pull up in the driveway. Kyle gets out the car, darts down the street, like going. Like, I ain't even chase him. I'm like, he gonna have to come back sooner or later. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get hungry. He gonna get cold. He gotta come back. So I just sat around. This was about 5 o'clock. So about 7:30, 8 o'clock, he pulls up with the police. So the police walking him up to the door, and he looking at me like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, with a little smirk on his face. Turns out the police officer was one of my homeboys. So he started dapping me up, and we started talking, man. Kyle just looked defeated, like, oh. So after that, I took him in the house, and he got what he had coming, and that was it. But that was funny. Oh, and then the other time, man. Well, because Kyle, man, you were so competitive. You remember when we was playing 202 in the park, and that old dude, he was killing me.
You work, OG. He was.
But listen, hey man, every now and again, this dude was hitting shots falling out of bounds. Like, I was on the like, he could have threw it behind his back and it was going in. And Kyle was like, man, step up. I'm tired of carrying this. I'm like, you better chill out, man. This is 2-on-2 in the park. And he said something else. I'm like, all right, man, I'm about to whoop your ass. You better chill out. And he said, do it. Kyle was like, do it then. I'm like, okay. And I start coming to him, man. Took off again. Yeah, but that's probably the only 2 times I can remember that you ever like talked back or bucked up on me. Like, you was always a good kid, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't get in trouble. He didn't really smoke or drink till he went to college. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was too tired on the weekends to do anything. But yeah, man, you was a kid though. Even when you was the baby, man, like you know how most babies pick up stuff and put it in their mouth and stuff, man. You would always, if you saw something that was a hazard to you, you would just bring it to me. Like I could put on Teletubbies or something and take a 2-hour nap. I wake up, you're gonna be sitting in the same spot.
Yes. No, yeah, I ain't drink till I got to college. OG, I just had a question. I forgot it. Walk the chat through what a normal day looked like for us. Give me a normal day in the summer. And give me a normal day when I was in school.
All right. A normal day when you was in school is we get up at 5 o'clock. I'll make you some oatmeal with a banana and give you a water. You know what I'm saying? You start it down. We get in the car. We go to the gym, get up some shots, go through some drills. You would go to class, and then I know you was cool with the gym teacher, so the gym teacher let you get a little workout in, and then after school you would come home, do your work, and this was what like would be before basketball season. So you would come home, do your work, and then you had got cool with the janitor. So you told the janitor to meet you at the door at a certain time, so he would let you in the gym to get us some shots for a couple hours, and then I come pick you up, bring you back home, and you go to bed. Do it all over again. Now in the summertime, I would take you to the gym in the morning. Then I go to work. You would come home, do a little workout, some push ups, pull ups, whatever you was gonna do. Uh, you would go hoop, be with your friends, and then when I got off work about like 5 or 6, we go do another workout. Drills and skills and stuff, and then I come back. Now I put on the P90X workout, and I sit up in the living room watching you do push ups and pull ups. We watch some. Sometimes we'll watch some film, and then 7 o'clock you had to plug your phone up, and then, you know what I'm saying? And we went to bed, and we did it all over again.
OG, as I look back as a grown man, it's only one thing that you had me doing that I still don't care for. Why did I have to dress up on Thursdays?
Because I was trying to teach you, man. Like you trying to impress your friends and be cool for your friends. You need to try to impress the people that's holding your grade. Impress your
Yeah.
teachers. You know what I'm saying? Impress the people that can move you forward in life. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And that's what I was trying to teach you, because people gonna judge you on how you dress and your character, and I was trying to give you a piece of that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, look, you know, Tuesdays and Thursdays, put on a nice little suit, dress up. You know what I'm saying? Show that you stand out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that go a long way in life. And I believe you got that lesson later in life. You know what I'm saying? You didn't get it right there, but you got that lesson right. Yeah. Don't impress the people that just think you cool. Impress the people that's gonna help you move forward. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That was my reason behind that.
Okay, what about the behavior sheets?
The behavior sheets to hold you accountable. You know what I'm saying? Because I got you know what I got tired of, like, because as a man, we don't be on it like moms are as far as checking up on the kids. So I didn't find out stuff until it was parent teacher conference, and I found like, oh, he doing this, he doing that. I'm like, oh, okay, well, we about to clean that up. So I had my wife at the time print up these sheets for me, and I said, take this to school with you. And I had each subject and like a couple lines where they can write something on it if he did, and then have each teacher sign off on them and give them like a star for the day. Was it a 3-star, 4-star, 5-star? You know what I'm saying? And sign off on it. He had to bring that to every teacher, and then bring it to me. So that's how I was just holding you accountable and making sure you was doing what you was supposed to do.
For sure,
Yeah.
man. I always
What? What?
said
What's
this. tell the story when like I was rapping in class and you helped me come home and rap, and I really won the bet. I really didn't deserve a whooping that day because that was hard, but you still gave me one, man. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I gave you one, but it wasn't the one you was gonna get. It was the softer version of the one you was gonna get.
And your baby mama out here, man. I'm trying to get her to join, man. Your baby mama, my favorite person in the world, Mom Dukes. She
Tell her I
not
said,
joining.
tell
She
her
in
I
the
said,
chat, man. Talking about oatmeal, water, and a banana. She watching.
yeah, man,
Yeah, man.
because listen, y'all see this crowd out. This dude used to be lazy, man. Like we have a refrigerator full of food, man, and he'll wait for somebody to cook something, man, before he'll eat. Like I used to have to make this dude cook. Like sit at the table, tell him go get this, go grab that, put it in that. Like I used to have to make him, you know what I'm saying, do that.
Facts. I did not want to make a steak. I didn't want to make nothing. I remember that.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
remember.
And then he thought he was cute when he got a little older, when he started getting some attention because he was playing varsity ball. He has like a couple girls. He had girls sending food to the house for him. And I was like, oh, okay, so you found a niche. I said, okay, that's cool while it lasts. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, I love it. I'm like, enjoy that while it lasts.
Facts. Facts, man. Facts. I'm trying to get Mom Dukes to join, man. She gonna join. I got some more questions for you though. Let me see, man. All right, let me ask you this without saying no names, because believe it or not, a lot of these women watch my channel.
Okay.
Why haven't you cared for the ladies in my life so far? Just give me a
Oh,
general. Don't talk about specific ones. You're not gonna do that. Just in general.
I ain't gonna say nobody's name,
Okay.
cause I know how much they were a distraction for me, and they was the reason why I was in the position I was in, and I didn't want to see you go down that path, cause you know what I'm saying, they could be a distraction, bro. They'll knock you off your game, man, and then make you feel bad if you don't. You know what I'm saying? Do what you're supposed to do. So
Yeah.
yeah, man, your purpose come first, man. And if she ain't gonna rock with it, then she can get ghost.
Facts. Facts, man. Facts.
You. That's why I said in a relationship, man, you got to be the lead. You got to be the head. You set the tone for how it's gonna go. And if she ain't with it, you know what I'm saying. Don't let her come in there and telling you about her demands. Be like, no, baby, I need you to meet this, and then we'll discuss what you need and see and see if it fit into what I'm doing.
Facts.
Other
Fuck with you.
than that, because if you're like, man, I was like last night, because I do this little limo thing on the side, right? So there was a fight that broke out between this family. So the wife was was yelling at the husband, man. And this dude wasn't saying nothing. Like she was going in on him. She was like, man, you're acting like a little bitch. You're acting like a bitch right now. And I just looked at him and I just shook my head, man. And you know what I'm saying? He married. He can't leave. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no leverage. I'm sure he looked like he had a little bit of paper. You know what I'm saying? So if he leave her, she gonna take him off top. So he just had to eat that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if he put his hands on her, he gonna be in trouble. You know what I'm saying? If he leave, she taking half his stuff. So what he gonna do? It's like she basically even punked him at this. For real, she did. And I could tell that she was comfortable doing it. And she probably talked to him like that all the time, man. And he know ain't nothing he could do about it.
Facts. No,
So,
it couldn't be me. Couldn't be
so
me.
yeah, man. So just be careful, man. And like, if you ain't got no kids, man, don't have none right now, man. Just wait. Just wait. And for the young fellas that do have kids, man, take care of your babies, man. Take care of your babies. It ain't about you no more. If you want to be kicking it and partying, you're gonna have to do that later on in life, man. Your main priority is your kids. You know what I'm saying? Your kids. Take care of your kids. Make sure they getting what they need. Make sure you being a positive influence on them. And you know what I'm saying? Don't let your kids come in society and make shit worse than it already is, man. Let them be the ones to help make a difference. So
Facts.
just be there for them, man.
Facts,
And
man.
if you got a good relationship with the baby mama, just keep it like that, man. Don't even go back and forth trying to smash and confuse and stuff. Just keep it the way it is. If y'all ain't gonna get back together, just leave her alone, let her be, and keep it cordial. Because when you start messing around with her on the side, and then you got your new thing, then you know what I'm saying. You might not be on child support there, but now all of a sudden you done moved a new chick in your house, and now she want to put you on child support. You know what I'm saying? Or, and if you ain't on, and also I want to say this: if you not on child support, if you one of the dudes that's not on child support, you need to put yourself on child support, even if it's just $50 a month that you and her agree on something, because she can go anytime. It could be 10 years later. She can go anytime and go for it and put you on child support. You're gonna pay all that back pay for 10 years. It don't matter if you have receipts, nothing. It's considered a gift. If it wasn't on file, you didn't pay it. So put yourself on child support. If you and the baby mama cool, just like, baby, let's just put it on paper. I'll do 50, $100 a month, and I'm still gonna give you whatever y'all agreed on. You know what I'm saying? But have something on paper, man. So because she can turn it left at any time, man. You're gonna pay that back child support, and it ain't no joke, because they'll start taking your license and garnishing your wages. Like, you don't want to get into that.
Yeah, that's how I'm. You want some grandkids, or you good?
Want some what?
Some grandkids.
Man, I'm cool either way. You know what I'm saying? I think your mom wanted more than I do. Like, now, if I get them, I'm gonna spoil them. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be like, damn, you wasn't nothing like that with me.
Facts. I know. You know.
Yeah,
I
but
see it.
that's a different relationship, man. You know, that's your job to be hard on them. It's my job to spoil them and listen to them vent about you. that's
I
my
don't
job.
think I would have to have. I know it sounds so crazy to say, but I don't want no son, because I'm gonna have to literally be you again times two. And I don't think he will.
I'm gonna put it like the pros and cons of having boys and a girl. Pros of having
Okay.
a boy, that's your legacy that's gonna be passed on. You know what I'm saying? The pros about a girl, when you get old, that girl gonna take care of you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He go like Kyle, I love him, but I already know he gonna put me in a home and come see me a couple times a month. You know what I'm saying? Your
Man, I'm gonna do more
your
than that,
daughter,
though.
listen, your daughter, she gonna have your own room for you. She gonna bring you 2 or 3 meals a day. You know what I'm saying? She gonna wipe your butt. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got 3 boys, man. I can forget about it.
Talking.
You know, but then also with the girls, you got different worries when they coming up with them dealing with boys and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. So they both got their pros and cons.
Let me ask you this, man. I never asked you this. A lot of these questions I already know the answer to. I'm just asking for the chat, but I actually never asked you this.
What's
What,
up?
like, if you were to have a daughter, what would you tell her to look for in a man?
I would tell her to look for a man that, you know what I'm saying, a man that'll give you his last. That even if he ain't got it, he gonna make sure or find a way to try to get it for you. You know, somebody that's gonna have your back. You know, and somebody that ain't gonna disrespect you. If he call you out your name or anything like that, that ain't the man for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would actually prefer her being with an older man. Like, if she was 25, I would prefer her to be with somebody between like 35 and 40, around that age.
Why? Why?
Because he's settled down. You know what I'm saying? He's already been through that stage in life. Because if she's 25, getting a 25-year-old, he's still living life. He still want to know what's out there. That dude that's 40, you know what I'm saying? He know what's out there. He did that already. He ready to settle down. He ready for a family. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna cherish her because she younger. You know what I'm saying? And she making him feel younger. and you know what I'm saying. And if she feel like so, it's just gonna be a better dynamic. You know what I'm saying? So I rather her be with an older gentleman that's gonna treat her right and take care of her, where I could fall back, than being with a dude that she gonna be taking care of him. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be living.
Oh, gee, you cut out, doggy. I'm gonna have you join back in. I'm about to kick you out so you can join back in. Hopefully, you can hear me. What if a man's BM is solid, honest, sweet, and supportive? What if you told her you was focused on your purpose and she supported you through it? Yeah, that sound like a BM. That don't sound like a BM. That sound like a family. That sound like your girl, your future wife. My mom won't join, man. She don't think she look presentable. You know how girls are, or women are. I'm sorry, mom. You know how women are. Everything got to be perfect. You know, she don't want to join. I wish she would, man. I'm in the text begging her to join. If I could get both of my parents on here on a live, this would be the live to do. Back.
All right, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we back.
All right. Any y'all got any other questions, or y'all just want me to rant?
They got. It's a question my boy Brilliant asked because you was talking about the BMs. He said, "What if a man's BM is solid, honest, sweet, and supportive? What if you told her, you know, you were working on your purpose and she supported you through it? And what if she started elevating with you?"
Oh man, I'm all for that. And then you need to hold on to her, keep her. You know what I'm saying? And keep her. And if she put on a little weight, don't leave her for no bad bitch. That's another thing I want to say, man. If you do got a good woman, man, because man, you lucked up on her and you found her, don't leave her, man, for no bad broad, man. You know what I'm saying? Do right by her. If you do got a good woman, do right by her. But you need to do your due diligence and make sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, don't ignore nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? If she didn't hit you before, called you out your name, and even if it was only once or twice, don't ignore that shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't ignore none of them flags.
Facts. Facts, doggy.
You know what I'm saying? If she done destroyed something of yours, or you know what I'm saying, threw some water on you while you was asleep, anything like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, do not ignore shit like that, because that shit will come back again.
Back in the day, OG, what was your pickup line? Like, how did you get chicks? Like, was you cold approaching chicks? You had to
Yeah,
give you some tricks?
we was always cold approaching. You want to know what my best line was? You want to hear it?
Yep.
All right, so I see a shorty. I go up to her, smooth, confident, my shoulders up. I look her dead in the face and said what the fuck I wanted to, but say that shit with some confidence.
So that's it. That's all the game there is.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, ain't no pickup line, man. Say whatever you gonna say with some confidence. Even if it's some corny shit, say that corny shit with some confidence. Like, you know, huh?
OG, one thing I can say about you, man, even when I was a kid, I didn't even know what confidence was. But now that I'm older, I know what it is. Like, you always just was confident with women. Where did that come from? Like, how did you gain that? Was it the reps? Was it the
Man,
mindset? Let's talk
my
about that.
my brothers, yo Uncle John and Uncle Snook, they was monsters, and they had two different styles. Like like John, he was like 6'8", played ball, so he got girls like that. He was confident. My other brother Snook, your Uncle Howard, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He had money, you know what I'm saying? He was big, you know what I'm saying? He was just confident. So they both had their different styles, and I just took a little bit of their style and then just made my own, man. But just watching them do it and trying to be like them. You know what I'm saying? Because back, like, you gotta remember, man, it ain't like we didn't have all this online and Instagram. Like, we had none of that. So, like, if you seen a chick, you better go get her, because you don't know if you ever gonna see her again. And if you wasn't good with talking with women, you was just, man, you was gonna be beating your meat because you was just out of luck. Because you know what I'm saying? Like it was literally like competition. Like you had to have better games than the next dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was real competition. You know, like we would walk around with a pen in the mall. Like you would get like 20 numbers. Out of them 20, you might get 5 that are, you know what I'm saying, entertain the phone call. Out of that 5, you narrowed it down to 3. Out of that 3, you might hit 2. You know what I'm saying? But in the long run, nobody knew you talked to 20. They just saying you had them 2 shorties. So like, oh, you the man. I see you with the 2 shorties, and then you get 20 more numbers. You got 2 more shorties. It was all about, like, your Uncle John used to tell me, like, cause I used to be approaching. I'm like, man, I'm approaching and I'm doing all this, man, and a lot of them flaking, all of them ain't going my way. He said, man, he said it ain't about that. It's about the reps you put in. You know, you got to put in the reps. You might only get 2 or 3 out of 50 or 20 or whatever, but ain't nobody got to know about that. You, all that counts is you got them 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? He said, I want you to try something. Next time you out in a club or something, in a setting at a party, he said, talk to 100 different women and try to get each one of them to go home with you. He said, before the end of the night, you're going to find somebody going to go home with you. I tried that shit. That shit worked.
So it's just reps.
It's just reps, man. And like, you got to get in the reps, and then you'll know what works and what don't work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember I was talking to this Puerto Rican chick, bad, like cold, right? It's probably like our second time going out. No, this was another one. So it was probably our second time going out. So she had told me her mom had passed away, right? Like, in the beginning we was talking, you know how girls sit back and vent and tell you everything. So I listened to half that stuff went out the window. So we get to another conversation, like, you know, 2 dates in, and I could tell, like, she vibing on me, she rubbing on my back, like, it's about to go down tonight, like, I'm about to seal the deal that night. And she asking me about my parents, I'm telling her about her parents, and my dumb ass say, oh yeah, so what's up with your mom, this and that. And she just looked at me like for real. She's like, oh, you don't remember I told you my mom passed away? I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, bruh. It was over that. So what I learned from that encounter, I got to pay attention to what women's saying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got to learn how to pay attention to the stuff you're going to need to know, and the stuff that's just bullshit you can let fly. So, but that comes with reps. You know what I'm saying? Because forgetting something a woman said, that'll dry her up quick.
No, facts. You know? You got to pay attention to detail.
Yeah, you got to pay attention.
Oh, gee, in your prime, was you more smoother than me with the chicks?
I believe I was, but you have, but honestly though, you have access to more the chicks than I had, because really I only had chicks to the chicks I went look for. Like, we go to the park, go to the mall. You know what I'm saying? Like, so whatever was in my environment, that's what I had access to. You got Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So you got, like, you really ain't got to do much. You know what I'm saying? You just got to put in the work and let them come to you. It wasn't that easy for me. And then we didn't have, like, for a while, we didn't have cell phones. So we was like calling on the house phone, like, yeah, meet me halfway. Or we had a pager. You know what I'm saying? So we really had to put in work, man. Imagine talking on a cord phone inside your laundry room on your back with your feet up on the dryer. You know what I'm saying? Because that's as far as the phone is going to go. Like we really had to put in reps, you know, 3-way calling and all that. Like,
sure. Let me ask you this: being single now, like doing the online dating now, how is it for you? Do you like it? Do you dislike it?
The online dating, man, it's cool, but it makes you lazy. And like, really, I'm more of a face-to-face person. My text game, I ain't lie, my text game ain't on point. So, like, texting, I can't really communicate like I want to. But if I get you face-to-face or on the phone, like, you know what I'm saying, I can walk you down slow. But my text game, it's like, you know what I'm saying? But I got a little young shorty now I'm cooking it with. She cool, man. We rocking out with her, man. So I done really chilled out for the most part and just been on my grind. But
I met.
Huh?
Is it the one that I met at the funeral?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but the online dating, man. But it to me it's too easy. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, if online dating was on back when I was dating, like I probably have nowhere near the game that I had or what I know now, because it makes you lazy. You like it's too easy. You only got to talk to the girls that like you back. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do I know how to talk to the girls who don't like me? Not that you should try to convince, but sometimes a girl might look at you and not think you much, but you approach her and start talking to her, and she might see something different. Like, oh shoot, he confident. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's a
don't
good
go
point.
overboard. Yeah, don't go overboard trying to impress nobody. But she might see you and see one thing, and then you start talking to her, and you might say something that spark her brain, like, "Oh, this that dude," you know.
Facts.
But you really
No,
can't do that. You just gotta pick who pick you, basically.
I mean, you can. I mean, now, I mean, you could just code DM. You see
Yeah,
something you
but
like,
I pulled a couple off the DM, man. But like I said, like my text game ain't strong, man. That's not a strong point for me. Like
what you be saying, OG? What you be saying?
Like I be saying, like I don't know, man. I ain't about to break down my text, but I just like, hey, I saw you. You know what I'm saying? You want to get a cup of coffee or something, or I might compliment something. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then sometimes they'll respond, sometimes they won't respond. But like, I know if I get in your face and
It's a
show you
wrap.
my, oh yeah, I already know I can bag you. So when women looking at the DMs, there's so many DMs to look through. She might have thought you was cute, but it's so cluttered, you just got lost in the sauce. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
you spitting right now. That's facts.
Yeah.
That's fact.
She might have seen you in person and hollered at you, but her DM so cluttered, unless you just this outstanding, like standout person, you gonna get lost in the sauce sometimes.
Yeah, facts. Where's the best places to meet, quality women?
Um, Grocery store, church, uh like sorority events, like little
Mm.
events, like wine tastings, yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, because you meet a chick at the club, that's who you gonna get, man. You ain't about to change her. You know what I'm saying?
Let me
If
ask
she,
you this: race wise, like, what's your top 3 races? What's your preferred
uh,
race?
you about to get me in trouble, man. Listen, I'm gonna say this. I love my black women. I love y'all. Okay, I'm not putting up with some of y'all's bullshit, but I love y'all. Now, with that being said, um, if you looking for a woman that's submissive and that's like Asian
I
women,
never had one. You know what's
A-
crazy? I got one in my DM, but I've been low key dodging it.
yeah, Asian women and Latin women. Now, with Latin women, they submissive and they cater to you, but they also got that crazy side like a sister though. If you cross them, you know what I'm saying. So you got to be careful with that. But if you treating them right, dude, they'll do everything. You know what I'm saying. But the Asian woman, like you come home, she'll have your bath water ready, and you know what I'm saying, bringing you your food, like you know what I'm saying, rubbing your feet, like it's a whole different thing with them because that's just their culture and how they raise. You know what I'm saying? Well, our women a lot of time it's like, okay, what you gonna do for me? You know what I'm saying? It's all about them.
I didn't even
So
know you had an Asian chick, man. You had an Asian chick before?
I ain't never smashed one, but I dated one for like I didn't even say I dated. We was talking for a while. I'm just going off what I see, and
Okay.
yeah, I'm just going off what I see. And other people that I know, and they got Asian wives, and then they telling me what they wives and girlfriends do, and I'm comparing it to what I'm doing, and I'm like, wait a minute, maybe you know what I'm saying? Maybe I need to, to say find out what's going on. But they hard to find though. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. What's some player dates? What's some good date ideas?
Man, anything where you gonna spend under $40, like meet up, meet up for a drink, like you know what a smooth date is, like The young lady I'm talking to now, our first date, I told her to meet me up at Whole Foods. We got some food from up there, like at the little food bar. I paid like $30. I took it to the beach, found this nice little spots on the beach. The blanket, I had my Bluetooth, you know what I'm saying, lit some candles.
Oh, that's
Chill
hard.
vibe, you know what I'm saying? And that shit cost me $30. You know what I'm
That's
saying? You
hard.
ain't nothing crazy. Take her to the gym with you, or take her for a walk. You know what I'm saying? Listen, that's how you screen them for real. If they'll come, ask her to go to a place where you know a normal woman would probably say no, and see if
Facts.
that's how you know she rocking with you, or
You
because
spitting right now.
you know what I'm saying. That's how you know. That's the type of girl you take out to eat later on. Take her to that 4-star restaurant later on. You know what I'm saying? After she showed you a little bit of value.
That's facts. That's facts, man.
But
Let me
if you
go
take it
ahead.
to this fancy restaurant, spending $200-$300, and then she give you a hug at night, and then taking the leftovers home to Tyrone, and he smashing her out, then that's all bad. That's all bad.
That's facts, man.
And
OG.
I have a 3-date. Last thing about that, I have a 3-date rule. If I ain't smashed by the third date, I just cut my losses. You know what I'm saying? We gonna meet up. We gonna meet up the first time. Second date is gonna be either like a drinks or a lunch. Third date, you coming to my house. I'm gonna cook something. We gonna chill and vibe out. And if by that second or third date, if I ain't sealed the deal, I just cut my losses. Yeah,
Okay,
man.
so are you if you if a girl give it up first date, like is you judging her? Like what's your thoughts on that?
Me personally, I don't judge women are like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause she could have just been vibing with you, and to me, like, unless we are all women got women got holes in them. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of hole in them, but there's two different types. Okay, now a woman that carries herself well, ain't out there with it, ain't got no loud, you know what I'm saying, Instagram page, but she freaked you on the first night, put it out on you because she was feeling you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. It's the ones that's putting it out there, or like, you know what I'm saying, or selling pussy, or you know what I'm saying? Them type of hoes you leave alone. But all women got a little hoe in them, man. If y'all worried about that, y'all in the wrong game. If you worried about if you yeah, just know any chick you meet, she did some whole shit, man. Just deal with that shit, man. Like if you worried about that, man, you're in the wrong game, buddy. You better
That's
find you a
facts.
virgin. Shit.
That's facts.
They all did some whole shit, man. But how do they carry themselves? How do they present themselves as a woman? That's what you need to be concerned with. And you ain't gonna know how many men she been with anyway. She ain't about to tell you.
That's a fact. That's a
So
fact.
you gotta judge off your character. You know what I'm saying? If she a hoe but she carry herself well, dress well, and speak well, and she respectable, then that's a hoe I'll take.
Do you think they all got a little bit in them somewhere?
They all got a little bit of it, man. Trust me. The ones that you think is the prissy girl that you're in. I'm gonna tell you a story. So we was in high school. I ain't gonna say the girl's name, but listen, she was in gymnastics. Like was like top in the state. Head of the class, like on the honor roll list. Like she was like everybody thought like she was just Miss Princess. Man, little did they know, like me and my boys used to freak her down, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about freak her down. Like, like she was like,
Y'all
I
see
don't want to get specific for
birds on the
YouTube.
sorry.
Yeah, I don't want to get too nasty for YouTube, but like, bro, she got down, and no, and you would have never guessed it. You know what I'm saying? Came from a 2-parent household, good family, good head on her shoulders. You know what I'm saying? She ended up going to like Yale or something. Like, yeah, like you would have never guessed it. Never. But she had a fetish
So
for brothers. She had a fetish for brothers. You know what I'm saying? And she wanted it every which way.
Oh, facts, man. It'd be like that, man. It'd be the low key quiet ones that you would never think, man.
I mean, it's different. You can have the ones that's out there with it, or the ones that's quiet with it. You know what I'm saying? But all of them with it. So
Facts.
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't get with no girl that got like 6 dudes' name tattooed on her and no shit like that. That's the ones you need to stay away from. So
Facts.
yeah,
OG,
man. Stop worrying about the body count. Stop worrying about her being a hoe. Just know, like, you got a hoe, man. Like, what you gonna do with her now? Okay, you got a hoe.
Just accept reality, doggy.
Yeah, it is what it is, bro.
Somebody was in that motherfucker before you.
Right. And
Every
somebody
which
did it
way.
better than you. And somebody did it better than you. Way better than you. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to stimulate their mind. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to give them some good, you know what I'm saying, and stimulate their mind, teach them something. You know what I'm saying? Show them that you some value.
Facts. Okay, let's talk about that. Outside of what are some things, like, not some things, I guess, like, what value can you provide to a woman that separates yourself from other men outside of sex?
Man, if you could teach her something, if you could show her something that she didn't know, if you could be a problem solver, be a good problem solver. Like, her car break down and she don't know what's going on with it, she's stuck, and she call you. Even if you ain't a mechanic and you probably can't fix that car, you need to know a mechanic. Okay, baby, get it. We gonna get it towed over here. I got my guy. He gonna look at it. We gonna get you together. You know what I'm saying? Be a problem solver. You know, be able to handle pressure. Like, when she franticing and like, oh shoot, what I'm gonna do and this and that. Like, just be like, chill. Like, we got this. You know, let's just sit back and think it. You know what I'm saying? Analyze the problem. Be a leader.
Facts.
You gotta be leader, because you know what I'm saying. One day, if you had a family, you gotta lead her. You gotta lead your kids. You know what I'm saying. You gotta protect for them. You gotta provide for them. You gotta be a leader, man. You gotta be able to show them something. And
Facts.
you got to be man enough to know if your woman is stronger in something than you might need to let her take the lead on that, and you just oversee it. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of y'all have a good woman and she got some good ideas, but you so stuck in your ways, you can't sit back and see that she might be better at you in this, and just let her handle that situation and you just oversee it. So a great leader knows when, you know what I'm saying, let her have a lead role and know how to take over, and you know what I'm saying, where she's weak, you know what I'm saying, let her shine where she's strong at.
That's
You know,
you giving a lot of fucking
and,
game.
and pick your battles. When you with a woman, man, don't be arguing, going to her back and forth about everything. If it's some little shit that you don't really give a fuck how it go either way, just let her have that shit. Stand on business with stuff that matter to you. Little shit that you don't care about, let them have them little battles. Let them think they got that. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
that's a major game.
Yeah,
That's 48 power game.
yeah. Just
Major
let
game.
her have that. Yeah, just let her have that.
Just, okay, baby, you got it.
Right.
If it ain't, unless it's something major, like something
Unless
like she crossing a non-negotiable.
Yeah, she crossing one of your non-negotiables, and like, you like, no, we not doing this, or something, you know, that it's gonna be detrimental to the household if we let her do that, or if it get done a certain way, then that's when you step up. But if she whining about, you know what I'm saying, she wanted to go eat here, or she mad because you didn't left the toilet seat up, like, all right, baby, you know, my bad. Well, I'm gonna put a note on the toilet seat so I don't forget to flip that motherfucker down. You know what I'm saying? Or just plain out say, like, all right, you know, my bad. What can we do to make this right? Like what we got to do? You know what I'm saying? Just let her have that.
Facts. You
You
cooking
know?
right now. Cooking.
Yeah.
OG, you might have to get on the white man after this live. Sir still cold, man. You might not have to make the YouTube, man. Sir still cold, man, for real.
Man, I can't get on. I can't do this with you, man. You got everything. How you got it set up, man. You giving the game and stuff, and I'm like, man, you giving the game I gave you, and you then throwing some other shit in there. I'm like, okay. Every once in a while, you tell me some shit I didn't know about. I'm like, okay, yeah, all right, yeah, I like that. So yeah,
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it, man. But
yeah, I learned
yeah,
some.
man, you learn a few things, man.
Yep.
You know who we got? We got to get Uncle John on here, man. OG.
Man, I don't know, man. You might get your page flag come with him because he ain't got no filter. He worse than me.
I gotta get on here, man. So we got to do a group chat.
Oh, man, don't say nothing crazy.
X. We got to let him know. But I love it. I want to get Uncle on here. I want to get you and my mom on here, man. I want to get my father on eventually. But you definitely you the people's choice right now. They love you the most, man. They love you the most. Even the other days when you wasn't known, they like when you bring pops back.
Oh man, well, I got love for y'all, man. And look, man, all y'all that's on here, and that's taking this serious, man. Man, y'all gonna do big things, man. Just the fact that you taking accountability, knowing like, hey, man, there's some shit I need to work on. You gonna be ahead of the game, you know.
Facts.
And you doing it early, like, man, I do. If I could change the clock back and and be in the position like Colin, like, dude, I cut off my right hand now. You know what I'm saying? 27.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? No kids, got his own spot, got a nice little whip, man. Like, and he's still hungry. Like, man, stop playing. Stop playing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's way past what I expected from you, man. I'm just so proud of you, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank
So,
you, OG.
anybody got any questions about like life or you know what I'm saying? Anything else?
Yeah, we got about 3 more minutes, fellas. So if you got a question for my OG, ask it, man. Because ain't no telling when he gonna be back on here, man. His time is very valuable. Don't start charging me. So if y'all wanna if y'all wanna ask him something, ask him now. I think somebody did ask a question that I missed. My boy Brilliant asked, "What's your long-term standard for driving CDL?"
What do you mean by long term standard? Like
I,
break down what he
I
trying to ask.
yeah, break that down, bro. I want to say
Like,
I don't
okay,
know.
well, I'll just give. If I was talking to somebody about getting their CDLs, um, go and take all this, get all the endorsement, doubles, triples, hazards. Make sure you get all your endorsements. Even get passenger endorsement because you never know when you're gonna need that, man. Just get all the endorsements. Don't because a lot of people just get the general knowledge and get the stuff they need just to get their foot in the door. But you might come up on a job that's paying $40 an hour, but you need to have your hazmats, and they want to hire you, but you ain't got your hazmats. You know what I'm saying? So get all your endorsements. And if you young, like, and you ain't, and you still staying at home or trying to find a surgery, go and you getting in the trucking, man, go over the road, man. Live out your truck for 2 years. If you want to come home, you can get an Airbnb and rent a car for 2 days. It's gonna be cheaper than trying to pay for a place because you only gonna come home every 3-4 weeks. So for like 2 or 3 days. So get you if you want to come home and you ain't got no spot to lay your head, get you a little Airbnb, rent a car for 2 days, and then get back on the road. You know what I'm saying? And stack your bread.
They got some other questions. OG, let's speed through them. The next question, they said, "Was you broke as a younger guy? When you was young, was you broke?"
Yeah, I was broke, but I knew how to play it off. So this is what I would do real quick. So you know how everybody get their tax returns and spend it as soon as they get it. I get mine and I hold on to it till about June, July, and then I go out and ball out. You know what I'm saying? Floss like I had some money. You know what I'm saying? I just knew how to finesse. You know what I'm saying? Or like I'll find a receipt, somebody's bank receipt, and they'll say they got like 50,000 in their savings or something like that, and I'll be with a shorty and I'll drop it in front of her or something, knowing she gonna look at it. You know, I just have Look, or I get the little Mercedes emblem and shit and put it on my keychain and I'll do like this and shit. You know what I'm saying? There was little ways you could finesse the game. But
Okay,
yeah,
let me ask you. Next question. The dude said, if you know you're a good hoe, how do you keep her?
how do you keep a good hoe?
Yeah.
Keep her. She only gonna want to stop being a hoe on her own, man. You know what I'm saying? She got to make that decision, and you got to see if she's serious or not. You know what I'm saying? Some women ain't hoes to where they don't want to sleep with a whole bunch of men. They just do whole shit with different men. You know what I'm saying? So there's different
Hey, you cooking?
hoes that just, you know what I'm saying? Like she just gotta like fuck a new dude every weekend or something. But there's hoes that she might have like 3 dudes she might be messing with, but she just keep it in that circle. You know what I'm saying? Like she, you
Oh,
know,
that's true. Tiers and different variations.
yeah, different variations. Like she scanned the people she hoe with. You know what I'm saying?
Terrell asked, how long did it take you to get back on your game after your divorce, and what got you over that hump?
Man, listen, I'm still going through. I'm still getting over it. I'm still coming out of it, man. It's a long process, but it can be done. But through my divorce, I probably lost about 30,000 in money she took, uh, money that I lost for lawyers, money trying to fight to get my sons back. Like, yeah, so it takes a while, man. But you got to be patient, man, and you can't worry about you know what I'm saying, what happened. You just got to move forward, and you got to, and you know what I'm saying, you got to get a plan and you know what I'm saying, and overcome it and go through with it.
Facts, man. Well, OG, man, I appreciate you joining the live, man. You know, I just wanted to shut up today because you was cooking, dog. You
Oh
was
man,
cooking.
I appreciate you having me on. It's fun chopping it up with y'all, man. And
I might have time I go live, you might just have to join if you're free, man.
oh man, anytime, man, anytime. You know what I'm saying? We could do like free game Fridays or something like that.
That might be what we gotta do, bro. That's what we free game Fridays. That might be something, man, for real. For
Yeah,
real, man.
yeah. Just people come on there, ask questions. We can answer questions. But
So
man,
I'm letting them know.
like I'm real big on, man, talking to the younger cats and giving them shit that I didn't have, man. So to see you doing that, man, it just brings something, man. It just does something for me, man. Like because as men, we need this, man. We need to be here for each other and lift each other up. You know what I'm saying? Support each other, and you know what I'm saying, even check each other sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know.
facts. Facts, man. But yeah, man, we about to get out of here, man. OG, again, thank you, dog. I love you, man. You already know you the GOAT, man.
I love
I
you,
ain't
man.
shit, man.
I love you, man. Hey, you was always my favorite, man. I know you thought you wasn't, but
That's the first time. Hey, Chad, that's the first time he done never said that. Ever. I'm 27 years old, he never said that.
no,
I
you know
appreciate
what,
that, man.
dog? You would have been pissed at me, man. I used to brag about you all the time to my boys and other people and stuff, and be talking way highly of you and get around you, and I wouldn't have said nothing, and they wouldn't say none of that. I I had to keep you hungry. I had to keep
No,
you hungry.
I love that. Hey, I can't complain, man. I like who I see in the mirror, you know, and that's all you, bro. All credit to you. So I don't regret none of it, man. I used to think I had the meanest dad. I got the best dad ever, man. Even here, you know, I tell you that behind closed doors.
Yeah, for sure, man. And I told you, man, I couldn't worry about that, man, because I loved you and I knew what was out here. You know what I'm saying? I knew once you got out here, wasn't nobody gonna feel sorry for you. Ain't nobody gonna hold your hand. Ain't nobody about to try to hear about you had a bad day or you having a tough time. You got to figure this shit out. So
Facts.
I'm glad that I gave you the mindset to go through some shit because you done been through some shit and you know you was able to mentally, you know what I'm saying, go through it. You know, and like I don't lie, he ain't really, when he was going there, he ain't really come to me like, maybe like one time I might have gave him $100 so he could get something to eat, but like nothing crazy. Like he ain't never really came to me for nothing or asked me for nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that money I did give him, I offered it. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he stood on business, man. I was real proud of you for that.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
Yeah,
Man. Well, that's the live for the fellas. I will have OG back. Hopefully, I can get OG and Mom Dips on here, man, at the same time. That'll be dope. You know what I'm saying? But we will, tomorrow might be the last live. We might do a video tomorrow. We'll see, man. But we appreciate y'all joining. And again, OG, thank you, man. And I'm gonna hit you up later on tonight.
All right, man. That's what's up. Holla at me.
All right. Peace.
Peace.